Martini. It's been a long road, but we're finally here. Do you need a martini tonight? I certainly do. So there's a lot of people been asking questions and begging me to show them how to make the perfect martini. But you know what? I haven't wanted to share my secrets. But you know what? This quarantine corona is making me want to get out there. So, anybody interested in a martini tonight? I am making my official pomegranate martini tonight. I don't usually share my recipes, like I said, but in honor of Palm Sunday, I thought I would share my recipe with you guys so you could join me in having a martini. Nobody wants to have a martini alone, as my mother always said. Martinis are for drinking with others. So, I'm going to tell you all how to make my famous pomegranate martini. First, I start off by having my pure, beautiful golden shaker, obviously you don't need gold, in the freezer for at least 10 minutes. This is literally step by step the secrets of Courtini, just so you guys know. Those of you who know me know I literally have been waiting for these secrets. You fill your shaker with ice. It's filled with ice, literally filled with ice, if you can see. Then, I keep my vodka in the freezer. I only use some of my favorite vodkas, and yes, I use different vodkas for mixing different martinis. So, you choose your vodka of choice. I prefer for a mixed martini, I prefer either Grey Goose. Some people love Tito's, and I also love Belvedere for the smoothest mixed martini. So we're gonna fill it. I don't do measuring cups. That's the secret. My mother taught me well. You fill your shaker 3/4 full. As you can see, well, as you can try to see, there's a little ice patch, 3/4 full where the vodka ends. Then, I have my Cointreau. No measuring, everybody, hands free. Literally, this is the Courtini way. Ready? Boop. And boop. Literally, probably not even a shot. If you want to measure, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you feel comfortable. But this is the Courtini way. A little blop. I only use the original palm juice for my palm tea. Shake it a little bit. Fresh bottle. And no, I don't substitute for pomegranate liqueurs or anything. It always has to be the palm juice. Sorry. If you don't have any, go buy some. Then, you pour the rest of the shaker with palm juice. And that's it. So, in honor of Palm Sunday, put the shaker on. Who's ready? Make sure it's tight. And shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that martini with Courtini. I mean, I usually shake about 30 seconds. Sometimes I try to get my husband to shake it for me while I cook dinner or do other things. But tonight, I will do my own shaking. I was taught many years ago to shake, shake, shake. So a lot of people will say count 30 seconds or count 10 seconds and then shake it. And a lot of people don't like it extra cold. But a Courtini martini is always extra cold. You know when it's done when the whole thing from top to bottom is frozen. I mean, I live in Florida, so it's extra hot down here. Hence the inspiration for my extra cold martini. I think it's about done. What do you think? Now, I always keep my martini glasses in the freezer. Tonight, I will be using a special martini glass that's ice cold, as you can see. That was shipped to me from my brother. All right, here we go. The perfect palm-tini. Extra cold and extra delicious. Now go make yours and then join me in the living room. So welcome back. Does everyone have their martini? Oh, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Cheers. A toast to being quarantined, a toast to family, A toast to those who are healthy. A toast for loved ones. A toast for everything. Cheers. Mine's smooth. I hope yours is too. It should be extra smooth if you made it just how I said. Now, a lot of people like a splash of lime or a splash of lemon. I'm not really into that. I think it makes it a little too tart for me, but I love it just like this. But feel free if you want to, if you need to add a little lemon or a little lime into it. But otherwise, so I chose this martini just for us because of Palm Sunday. Now, a lot of you who do know me know I'm not super religious, but I was brought up Catholic, so I do celebrate Palm Sunday, and I love Easter. A lot of people call me the Queen of Celebrations. So I'm just gonna read in tribute to the extra cold Pomegranate by Courtini, what Palm Sunday is. Palm Sunday commemorates the entrance of Jesus into Jerusalem, when palm branches were placed in his path before his arrest on Holy Thursday and his crucifixion on Good Friday. It thus marks the beginning of Holy Week, the final week of Lent. And for those of you who are Christians or Catholic or whatever religious you are and do celebrate Lent, it's about time. It's almost over, 1 week. So cheers to that. Now, a martini is a drink that you should sip slowly. You would not believe the amount of people and family and friends that I have had to teach that you sip slowly. It's hysterical, like literally hysterical. A lot of people say my martinis are so smooth that they can literally slug them down. And I'm like, all about the ambiance. Now, with mixed martinis, I do not have an appetizer, like ever. I don't know why. I think like being at a bar or something, like a straight up is my favorite martini. We'll get to that at another time. But that I never, ever even have like a little mix. But so with mixed drinks, I have a secret little mix that I like to eat with it. Like a little munch on, you know, you can munch on peanuts. But always, everybody, always have your martini before dinner. Always. Doesn't go with food. Martinis don't mix with food like whiskey, bourbon, wine, mixed drinks. It just doesn't go with it. Like martinis, it's about a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's about a feeling. And I wish that you guys were here in my living room with me. So, welcome to the Courtini Lounge. This is where I have a lot of my martinis. It's a little sneak preview, nothing major. You don't have to look tonight, but I have famous martini photos with me and my favorite people, famous martini photos that people have captured. No poses, actually. It's just some of my favorite moments of always having martinis. So, I hope you guys, how was your martini, by the way, you guys? Does anybody need an alteration? I also always have a little cute coaster. So, also, if anybody needs a refresher, if you were at my house with me, if we were allowed to be, I always reshake it for you a little bit and get it that extra cold if it's getting warm. But anyway, so how was your weekend? Oh my gosh. My weekend started with literally my favorite thing ever. I got to see my Bourbon and Bowtie girls. I did their live shopping online. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's fine. We'll get to that later another night. But I started my weekend off with that. I love it. It's a huge shout out. I'm wearing some of their jewelry now. I never leave home without it, and I never have martini hour without it. Bourbon and Bowties, made in Florida. Then, oh my gosh, then my family and I watched and finished Ozark all in one day because it's the most epic show. I hope you all agree with me. I mean, Jason Bateman, seriously. Jason Bateman, been watching him since I was probably 12 years old, love him. Then I did a Courtini photo shoot. No, we're not only watching TV, everybody. For those of you who are, that's okay, whatever, quarantine, right? So then I did a Courtini photo shoot, which came out epic for my summer line. And then we started the Tiger King. Can we just say I need a martini just for that? Have you guys watched that? Like, it's insane. I was excited about it. I thought it was like a local thing, like in Tampa, like an hour from me. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, so nobody tell me. But anyway, so for those of you who have started it, let's finish it together, okay? But yeah, big weekend, and then today's Palm Sunday. So, cheers to Palm Sunday. And like I said, people call me the queen of celebrations, so I am getting ready for Easter. I know it's a different time of year, a different celebration this year, I should say. But let's try to make it exciting. Let's try to make it perky. Let's try to make it colorful. I mean, I'm doing what I can. If any of you guys need anything, just contact me. I'll do a link. But I mean, please don't deprive yourselves or your kids or any of your friends of Easter little treats, little Easter blessings this next Sunday, because it's one of the most colorful and one of my favorite holidays. And like I said, I always celebrate every holiday with martinis. So yeah, I mean, it was a big weekend, a fun weekend. I hope y'all had a fun weekend, and I hope to see you later this week, maybe for another martini, maybe a secret recipe. I don't quite know yet. But I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Cheers to Palm Sunday, and sip slowly.